Hoka hey, Alita Army. Welcome to the Alita live stream of February the 10th, 2023, where we are going to actually look at a bunch of artwork. Today is some really good stuff too, I think. Let's see, boy, this screen here I got is looking pretty weird. So I don't think I've ever seen it do that before. So anyway, well, it's you see, it's got all of the covering up part of the it's covering up part of the presentation there. So I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh, there, the boxes are on the boxes are on top.
Yeah, that's right. So
you
anyway,
can still see the art fine on top above it.
Yeah, let's see what I can do here about that.
Where do you want them?
There we go. There we go. Okay, so anyway, that we should. I don't know why they must have made some changes. I guess to the. Let me just play with it a little bit here. Just there we go. Now we got it. I guess the Creek must have pushed the wrong button like he always does. So that's probably what happened. So anyway, with us from, of course, the co-host of the stream is Angelus. He's from Brisbane in Queensland, Australia. How's it going there, Angelus?
Fan-bloody-tastic.
Cool. That's good to hear. And from the Shires in the UK, not too far from London, is Blighty. How's it going, Blighty?
Good evening, all. Not too bad. A bit tired, though. I'll see how long I last.
Well, yeah, it's kind of late there, isn't it? It's probably
11
o'clock. So we're 10 o'clock.
It's not that late for me normally, but I just haven't got much sleep the last couple of nights.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, you got to get that sleep, man.
Indeed. I can't make it on the stream tomorrow anyway, so I wanted to come on because, we've got the anniversary next week, so we get to get the stream before that.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able
and
to
this is all about the art as well, and I'm sort of working on the art contest. So I'm doing a little short video with like a slideshow of some of the entries now.
Well, we're going to promote it during the stream here. So
yes, indeed.
Yeah, we sure are. And from Fountain, Colorado, one of my fellow Coloradans here is Lee. How's it going, Lee?
Not too bad. So far, so good.
Nice. And from Arvada, Colorado, we got a lot of Coloradans on here, is Do Not Stand By. How's it going, Do Not Stand By?
Going great. I always love to be here to be at the swing vote, the majority Coloradans.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's turning into a Colorado stream, I guess. Although toward the end of March, I'm going to be in North Carolina for a couple of weeks. So it'll be a North Carolina and Colorado stream and Australia and whoever else will come on for that matter. So okay. Well, that's good to have everybody on. That's for sure. So we go ahead and get started here, I guess. Before we get into the main topic, I just want to remind everyone that's everyone on this stream has probably already signed the petition, but those of you that are maybe watching the stream after it airs, make sure you go to the link you see there on the screen. I got it down in the description, so you just click on it, and you can see we've added about 40, I think it was, since last week. So we're kind of plugging along, as they would say. And this is just another kind of indicator to Disney that we want that sequel, damn it. So anyway, that's just keep that thing rolling, Also, I guess just a reminder is that Avatar Way of Water is, I think, still playing. Well, it's not playing at the closest cinema to me, but I think it still is playing in a couple of others not too far away from my house here. And as you can see, in 8 weeks, it's made way over $2 billion. So, which is really nice, for me to see this, because there were some haters on Twitter just kind of bad mouthing it, saying it wasn't going to make $1 billion and all that stuff. And now they're eating their words, as a matter of fact, because we haven't heard much from them. So, and that's a good thing. Yeah.
Deadly silent since they got owned by King Cameron.
Yes, that's right. So, and it's only going to go higher. So now it's,
I wanted to get ahead of Titanic though, but that's re-releasing this weekend.
Well, then it'll probably be, well, it probably will eventually, but that'll slow it down just a little bit, you know. So yeah.
I was hoping there'd be a headline like this week saying Avatar 2 overtakes Titanic, and then by the end of this weekend, Titanic overtakes Avatar 2, and it would have been like a big like contest, and it would have been great, great headlines for Cameron.
Yeah, well, that was a push by Cameron back around 2009. He wanted to make Titanic, convert it to 3D. I don't know if he ever did it or not. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's in 3D. Well, now it is.
Oh, cool.
I've got tickets to see it in IMAX 3D next week.
Nice. Yeah, it's you know, I'll probably go see. I didn't see it the first time. I'll probably go see it, but you know, it's disaster type movies are not my thing, because that's kind of my profession, disaster recovery planning, you know, and I'm just I get enough of that during the day. So but I might, but since it is Cameron, I may go see it, you know. So but these two things right here, you know, the partition, which is by the way, both of these numbers here, you see the 177,460 and the $2.179 billion. This is as of yesterday. They probably have changed just a little bit even today, you know, as a matter of fact.
Now that it's late in its run, the numbers come in slower. They don't update as frequently, which is annoying. It's going to be way higher than that right now.
Yeah. Well, this thing made $1 billion in about 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, everyone was like after the opening weekend, it's underperforming, but then it just kept going and going.
Yeah, but it's made its money. So
made Disney a whole lot of money. They should let Cameron do this damn Alita sequel then.
You betcha. Sure should. So you know, there it is. Okay, how many times have you guys seen Avatar: Way of Water?
4.
4. Okay,
I'm on 5.
5. Lee, how many have you seen?
I'm aiming for 6. I might see it again next week.
Okay. Lee, how many times have you seen it? I think you're muted there, Lee.
Yeah. Unless he's away.
Yeah, you might have had to step away. Do Not Stand By. Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't. So I might actually end up seeing 3D Titanic before I see Avatar.
God, dude, don't let this get by you, man. This is a
fantastic. You've got to see it in 3D too.
It's a fantastic movie. Yeah, go see that thing in 3D. You know, it is outstanding, that movie. I mean, you see it in 3D, it'll knock your head off, particularly those underwater scenes. God almighty. I mean, they shot that thing at 60 frames a second too, which makes it even more intensely great. So, man, Cameron outdid himself this time, I think.
Yeah, well, I'm a big fan of 3D, so I'll take your word for it, and I'll be sure to find the next 3D screening.
Cool.
You left it a bit late now. It might have left the good screens.
Yeah. Okay, let's get going, I guess. One more thing, Vladi. That's right, I forgot. The Alita art contest is going on, and
last minute art contest.
Yep, and you got till I guess Valentine's Day to turn your art over, and you can see there's a hashtag, you know, that you want to put that in your tweet. So you know, if you're going to do it on Twitter, and I guess you got other ways to. Is this just on Twitter? Is that what this is about?
No, it's also on Instagram, but it's so bad. Okay. Instagram, you search for hashtags and half of them don't appear.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like useless. Twitter. So Twitter's more likely for me to see it.
Okay.
If you do post it on Instagram, just tag me as well.
Okay, cool. Well, you got to have it in by Valentine's Day, so there it is. And also,
3 days to go.
You don't want any AI art, right? I think you had a discussion at one point.
No AI art. It's just like, I'm so sick of the AI art now. They all have that similar look to it.
Yeah.
And people make like 10 at once, and then they all post them, and it's like, scrolling through the AI art. It's not real art. God damn it! It should be made by a human. Who loves Alita.
Yeah. I do. I know. I've been playing with some of the AI art.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun to play with it.
Sick of like looking at it.
But I'm actually going to put together a video of how AI sees Alita. I'm going to do that. You know, that's going to be pretty
Oh.
cool, I think. You know, so that's
They
coming up
can't do
next
her
week.
eyes right at all.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Well, I know I got it to make the eyes right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got to play with it some, you know. But yeah, you know, yeah, I've got it to do it. So
Nice.
yeah. So anyway, but yeah, the artist, or I guess Lottie doesn't even care if you're an artist or not. If you just draw a really neat picture and it's your first shot, Lottie will take it.
Doesn't just have to be drawings. It can be like music video, or I've got a cosplay who did like an edit of his photo, and there's some body art.
Oh,
all kinds of stuff.
a music video. Okay, I'll have to.
Yeah, yeah. You could submit some of your music videos.
Yeah, I was gonna. I guess I was thinking about giving you that. What we're going to see this particular one, some of the art, you know, form. I got some videos queued up for this, but the one I will not submit to you is the one that's got the AI art in it. I won't do that. So, you know, to stay in the spirit of the contest, as they would say, you know. So,
out of interest, how many seconds do you normally do per photo when you do a slideshow? How long do you linger on each photo in the slideshow? 5 seconds or less?
Well, you mean and what do you mean? I mean, when you were talking about it, I mean, I usually consider about 3 minutes per, but you know, if it's a video, you know, that I'm doing.
I mean, in the video, when you do a slideshow, how long do you switch between pictures? So you have a picture on the screen for a few seconds, or?
Yeah, it depends on how long the music is.
Yeah, I want to make my video like a minute, so I'm move mine along pretty quickly.
Well, for instance, if you got a 2-minute video and you got 20, you know, images, you know, and you've got that, then that's about 6 seconds per image. Now, it doesn't mean you stick with it, because what I like to do is sync it up with the music. You know, that's kind of the way I like to do it. And if it's a video of music of moving, you know, like you know, regular video, say of images from the movie or something like that, I like to sync up some of the words. You can't do it perfectly, obviously, but sync up some of the words with Alita, say, moving her mouth, you know, where it looks like she's saying it, you know. So yeah. Anyway, you know, submit your art to Vladi, and then what's the process here, Vladi, for determining who wins and who comes in second and third and all that?
Well, we normally I make a big gallery on an image site, and then so everyone can look through it, and then underneath it will have like their name and the link to where the art came from. And what I do is I just do a straw poll, and then everyone just votes for as many as they want. And then whoever's got the top 3 votes wins. It's never like that scientific or objective or anything, but it's just a bit of fun. So
yeah, that's right. Do you break it into categories like sketches?
I did in the past, because this was such a short notice one. I'm just going to chuck them all in together.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, it still should be fun. It's going to be neat to see who wins. So
yeah, just something to do on each anniversary.
I like those 3 images you have in your poster there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, technically the middle one isn't fan art, because I think he was paid to make concept art for some of the posters. But I didn't have many options because I was doing it in my bedroom, and someone sent me the few that they had. Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, looks good. All righty. So anyway, submit your entries into Vladi, you know, into that Alita Art Contest hashtag, and you know, you'll be competing. So
yes, indeed.
Cool. All right, so we're going to get into some of this art, but before we do, I saw a video that I just absolutely have to play. And
one of yours?
No, this is the videos we're going to play here are mine, but here's one that Alex Lita did, and it just cracks me up. So I'm going to go ahead and play the video, and it's just really cool. It's HT Alita is what it is. It's really a cool thing.
She's alive.
Yes.
It's not on the screen.
Oh, it's not on the screen. Let me.
Is it on the
Hold on.
YouTube screen? It's not on. It's not on our screen.
Okay, hold on just a second. Hold on just a minute. Why is that not doing that? Let me pull that back here. Got to see why that sucker's not doing it.
Hmm.
There we go. Now I got it. Okay.
Hello, Master Alex. I'm glad I can finally say hello to you. I would have liked to speak to you in better circumstances. I'm sorry, I can't speak to you in French now. Seriously, Master, listen to me carefully. If your friend Carl sends you this video, it means you'll have to act to help me save the world. I learned from a source a few days ago that we were spotted by the enemy. The enemy know that we're near Montreal. Your mission will be to make sure the enemy can't get their hands on this Nutella jar. Make sure you keep this Nutella in a safe place. If the enemy takes this Nutella jar, it will be the end of everything. With a bit of luck, we won't be seen. Please save the world by securing this jar. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you, and be really careful, Master Alex.
She takes her Nutella very seriously. Does HD Alita.
Yeah, let me stop it. Yeah, that's really funny. And I responded to his tweet. I said, "You better be careful now, Alex. HT Alita can talk, and she can tell you what to do now."
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, I didn't think about that." So anyway, I really enjoyed watching that little video. You know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. He said he was going to put the app that helped him do that. I'm not sure. You know, he hadn't done that yet, or at least I haven't seen the tweet yet. So
Yeah, surprisingly.
Curiosity.
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, it was just out of curiosity. Was the voice computer generated?
I was wondering that too.
I don't know.
Sounded a little on the mechanical side as far as cadence goes.
Yeah, a bit.
Could be. I don't know. He didn't go into that, you know, but
Okay.
but still sounded pretty good though. I mean, it was
Yeah.
Not bad.
The animation was real smooth too.
yeah,
I
it
was
was,
surprised at that.
yeah,
Same.
yeah, it was pretty
Yeah, it
good.
was neat.
Okay, before we get to looking at some more, I got a few stills here, a few pieces of art, and this is stuff that certainly hasn't been submitted to Vladdy's contest yet, but I want to play this video. This is one that I put on last week or earlier this week, and I got a lot of views on this thing. I mean, usually these art videos I put up, I get pretty good views on them, but you know, not as much as I do, say, from the extracts from the movie or something like that. But this one went bonkers. I mean, I got lots of views on it. I don't know how many at this point, but let me go ahead and play this.
This Majestic Alita one.
Yes.
Probably because of that fantasy prequel art. It looks so good, that.
Yeah, it does. And I think this is AI, if I'm not mistaken. So
it's yeah, I wouldn't allow that.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll give you a submission of a video, but it won't be this because it's got AI on it. But anyway,
I prefer this kind of AI because it takes an original photo, then just adds a filter on top, rather than trying to create it from scratch when it never quite looks right.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and play the video.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful
that's
stuff.
I really enjoyed putting that one together, and I got a lot of views on it, so that's pretty cool, you know. So by the way, Blotty, I guess Chaos Nova is asking, he's got some collages that he made a while back. He wants to know if he can send those.
Yeah, I think so. Just post them with the hashtag.
Yeah, the hashtag of
What
Alita
kind of
art.
collages? I guess I'll see when I see them.
Yeah.
But we can, I'm sure they'll be fine. As long as there's some creativity and like manual artistry going on.
You betcha.
Putting them together.
Yep. So anyway, just a few things about this. Some of those images were done by AI, of course, and that's these. And she looks like, you know, I had one person do a really, I didn't know if their comment was demeaning or if it was, you know, dissing Alita or whatever. Made some comment, you know, I can't recall what it was, you know, about her, some kind of ethnic type thing, you know, and
What?
and they could, well, I can't remember now. I'd have to go back and look, but anyway, what I basically told him, I said, well, no, it's not that. It's more like, she looks more like a Greek goddess to me in those, you know, in those pictures, you know, in those images. So of course, that one on the left was the lead in, and you can see she's got a crown, you know, and you know, it's just, I mean, it's like Vladi was saying a while ago, AI art, it's not done by humans, obviously. It's done by AI, and basically the way it works is you describe what you want generated. And, you know, I've been playing with this myself because it's fun to do it, you know, and I like say, I am going to put together a video about how AI views Alita, how AI sees Alita, and it's not going to be this kind of art right here. It's going to be a little more, you know, true to the actual, you know, what Alita is, you know. But anyway, you know, to me, you know, this is not art that, say, like a human, you know, that has to develop a skill and stuff like that. Now, you do have to have skills in that, you know, that you have to know how to describe what you want, but that's not like painting the picture itself, you know. So, yeah, Chaos says Alita art contest. Is that right, Bloody?
Yeah, I've just seen the tweet.
Okay.
I'll put it in the contest.
Okay, cool. So you're in, Chaos.
Yeah.
And oh, by the way,
Let me cool collage.
Yeah, let me put the link down in the chat here. So if you want to come on the stream, you know, here's the link. So just click on it. We'll pull you in. So anybody, that goes for anybody. I see a couple of folks out there in the chat that I actually send an invite, but they may not be able to get in. Oh, Jeff asks, what about his Alita speakers? In other words, he's
they'll definitely count.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
send those images in too, Jeff.
I'd love to include them.
Oh, absolutely.
Amen to that.
Yes. They're pretty cool. Yeah.
With the doll body design.
Yes. Yeah, it's kind of got some of those kind of like little swirls and stuff like that on it, doesn't it? It's real nice, yeah. And then here's some more AI art, and all of these were in the video. Now, the one in the middle is kind of one I put together, described it. And
what did you describe? It looks like when she's looking at Hugo from the window.
Yes,
only she's not real happy with Hugo, apparently.
Yeah, she's like evil Alita.
Yeah, she's upset with Hugo, and this is an alternate universe, I guess, to where he still wants to go to Zalem, and she's pissed. So
did you provide the original picture?
I say what?
Did you provide the original picture of her looking down?
Yes. In this particular case, what they'll do is that you post the picture, and I got the one that, you know, you guys know one of my favorite pictures, right? Is her smiling, you know, in the window like that. And what you do is you put a description. I can't remember what the description was, and it generated this. So you know, the eyes, I had to play with the eyes a little bit, and they're still not quite as big as the eyes on the other two images there. But it does look like Alita, doesn't it? But it's like Lee says, it looks like she's pissed. So she's mad at Hugo for something, you know. And I wouldn't want to be Hugo in this case. So, but anyway, because she looks pretty mad, you know, about this. But, you know, basically with AI art, you know, you just describe what you want and it generates it. And this is where I guess you do have to have some talent, because you got to know how to describe what you want, you know, what you want generated. Because, I mean, you can, you know, if your description's off, what it generates is going to be off, you know. So, you know, and I told, in this particular case, I think I told the coloring, the one in the center image needs to be the same, you know, as the picture that uses it, a model and that kind of thing, and short hair, you know. You see the other two images there, she's got long hair, you know, and I think a lot of folks have played with long hair with Alita, you know, with the Face app, you know, which still looks pretty good too, you know. So
I was just thinking that one on the left there, for some reason, that reminds me a lot of Wonder Woman.
yeah, it does. Yeah, it sure does.
Someone else said that. Because
Yeah,
it's like the casing over her chest area.
yeah.
That kind of Wonder Woman-y design. But a bit more.
I think it's the almost Greek appearance of
Yeah.
Yeah. And Jeff says I ought to try
Yeah, that'll be cool.
with manga panels. Yeah, I might do that, Jeff. You know, that's a great idea. I hadn't thought of that. So
Speaking of Face app, there's a new they often add like new things, or like there's like a makeup and there's like a size option and stuff. And they've added one called Dimples.
whoa.
And that seems to give like an even more natural kind of smile. So I'm excited about that for my Hot Toys Alita picks.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And I could probably use Hot Toys Alita, because I got some pictures of Hot Toys Alita, you know, and see how that comes out.
Yeah.
I think it would treat it just like it would any other picture of Alita, you know, because it uses it as a model. It doesn't replicate it, you know.
Yeah. Which site is that?
Well, there's like 3 or 4 of them. I think the one in the center, I think I used instantart.io, I think is what it was, is what I generated.
Instantarts.io.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple others I'm playing with, lexica.art and dreamlike.art. You know, they're pretty cool, you know, and it is fun playing with them, but it's not like you're an artist painting something or drawing something, you know. You're describing it and the machine is drawing it, you know, so or generating it actually. Looks like Jeff says his baby is keeping him up, so he's busy. So yeah, we get it, Jeff, no problem, or at least I get it. So
Yeah, congrats on that, by the way. That's amazing.
you betcha. Okay, here's another art video I did. I did this some time ago, and I really like this landscape right here. You know, I mean, it very much she's in the manga Badlands. This is not the movie Badlands, obviously. You know, where in the manga Badlands, I guess a lot of it's desert, you know, and that's how this artist portrayed this. So. Anyway, that's some more art, I guess. By the way, all this music is royalty free, so we're not going to get yeeted on this. So, and here's some of the images, I guess, that well, no, that's not some of the images, but some of those images that were a couple of them, maybe 3 or 4 of them, were in that other video as well. So, but I'm always amazed, you know, at the pure talent, you know, of a lot of the artists that are in the Alita army. I mean, it's unbelievable, and that they are inspired, you know, to draw, you know, Alita or paint Alita or develop Alita or whatever, you know, and they do it in a variety of ways. I think Paul Untitled, he uses strictly, you know, just I don't know how he does it. Yeah, but he uses something like Paint Shop, and probably more professional than that. But you know, his work is outstanding. You know, as a matter of fact, we actually considered one of his art piece of his artwork for the newspaper article or ad that we put in the LA Times. We ended up going with the other one you saw in the first video. But it was in the top 3, you know, when we were looking at it. So
Yeah, I need to get him. I need to tag him to do one, or to just choose one to pick for his for the art contest. Sorry, my brain's dying.
yeah, I haven't seen anything from him in the past few months, so I don't know.
No, he did do some Avatar ones.
Oh yeah, he did. That's right. Yeah, I did see that. I haven't seen any Alita stuff lately though. But
Well, it was a leader, but
yeah. That's right. He did do some. Yeah, there was one. You're right. There was one where he had Alita. She was in the water on Pandora, wasn't she?
yeah, the half base underwater with her.
Yeah, that's right. So that
they had her hand, and he had her hand with the Na'vi flying flower thingy.
Yeah, that's right.
I think a couple more as well.
Yeah. Okay, well, here's some, here's some of the, I guess, commissions that, certainly that Kran has done, you know, and we had Kran on, was it last week or week before? I can't remember, but, you know, where she drew, that Alita, that commission for me, another commission, you know. And I think, Angelus, you said you had 3 commissions, didn't you? Because that one on the left is the only one I have that you have. So do you want to share your screen and show the other 2, or?
I don't know if I have mine saved. Well, at least not on my PC. On my phone, I would have.
Oh, okay.
Which kind of sucks. Which, give me a minute. I'll see if I can sort of send it over to a DM or something.
Okay. So the one on the left is the commission that Kran did for Angelus, and as you can see, she's ready to, you know, after destroying that android or robot or whatever that was there, another cyborg, she's ready to, you know, take on the next.
Japan.
Yeah, Zapan. Yeah, ready to take him on, you know. And then the one on the right is one she did for Maxie, which is, one that it's her and Adjicutty, you know, and this is right out of Maxie's fanfic that was what inspired her, you know, and it looks very much like Alita, doesn't it? You know, so Kran always says she's not very good at doing reality type stuff, you know, real stuff. I think she does great myself. You know, I mean, you can tell both of those are Alita. That's for sure. Let me know when you send that DM.
Yeah.
And then here's some she's done for me. And of course, the one on the left is the one she did last week or week before last. I can't remember. She did that live on the stream, and that was really cool watching her do that. So, you know, and it's, I got that sucker up on my wall right now. So it's pretty neat. And then, of course, the one in the middle is Alita spotting me doing the bench press, you know, and then the one on the far right is her doing the deadlift. And, she's, of Kran's an excellent artist, that's for sure. You know, she does a great job on this stuff. By the way, she doesn't, I think I said this last week, but she doesn't, I think she still has her Bunny Chan Deviant Art, you know, ID, but I think mostly she uses her ArtStation ID now. I mean, that's because it's more professional, I guess. Oh, anyway, any comments about those commissions? Any of you, Vladi or Lee, or do not stand by, do artwork you want to share? I mean, we could wait and do that toward the end because I do have a slide coming up on that. If you want to get ready for that, if you do have any artwork, that is.
No, Kran's works are amazing. I need to get her to submit one for the contest too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to shoot her a DM on that.
Yeah. I'll probably just do loads of panicked last minute tagging people. I've got to work tomorrow. I'm working this weekend, and then I got Monday off. So I'll probably just try and do everything the day before. I've got the spreadsheet sorted and all the current ones saved, which is more than I did last time, which I literally did everything on the day. So it's just going to be a bit more relaxed.
Well, I could send her a DM, say, Kran, I'll send that image on the left, the one if you want me to, I'll send it in for you. I don't know if she wants to. What is it, Angelus? Ah, okay.
Should be this one. All right. So you've already seen that one. That's the very first one that she did. And a combination of all three: movie, manga, and anime Alita.
Yes.
Because obviously, like the first sense of color scheme that we really got outside of the few manga pages that were colored in were the anime. So I basically designed the coat from that.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously the actual Berserker body itself is movie, and the like the shoes, I believe, were anime, because in the manga it was more like a pale yellow, like more paler than the actual coat itself.
Yeah.
So that's that one. Close that one down and go back to, is that the same page? That's the same thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Then there's this one, play on the one of the Viz manga covers, because it had like the mechanical body, or did it have a flesh body? I can't remember. But it also had like one half of the wings were feathered, the other one were metallic, and same thing with the movie bedroom in the background. And then just a quick one, because she did like a $20 sketch for the thing with my dad and my sister in the likes of Ito and Alita.
Wow.
So no coloring. It wasn't very big. Like it was like a 4x8 or 4x7 sort of picture size frame sort of thing, and yeah.
Yeah, she's done. What she typically does when she does or what, not typically, but what she will do sometimes is that if she does a commission for you, she will give you a quick sketch that she does as kind of like a little bonus. I've got like 2 or 3 of those things, and they're pretty cool as well. You know, she also gave me one of Alita and Zex high-fiving each other, you know, after the Zod, I guess, or something. They're chibis, you know. So okay, so I guess anyway, here's another another video that I did some time ago, but it's kind of cute. I like that picture on there. You see her with the little hearts and flowers and all that kind of stuff. It's just really cute. So
so curiosity, is that one based off of when she was in the Ouroboros?
I don't know,
because the glasses look very reminiscent of that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. maybe the person who put this together maybe had that thought, you know. Unfortunately, they don't have their signature on there, and all you artists, you should be signing your work, you know, when you do this. Anytime if I know who did it, you know, and I don't see their signature, I'll put like a little caption on it, you know. But a lot of times folks don't do that. They just draw it, you know. So anyway, here's this video. So that's just a bunch of stills. There's some art pieces I really like. So, but I really think that first one is really cute. I think, you know, that of her with all the.
I was going to mention that one towards the end with her in the t-shirt and shorts, sitting in like the window of a vehicle or something like that. That looked almost like a movie poster.
Yeah, so casual.
Yeah, let's see. Did I add
She's
that
just
in?
chilling in the Badlands sunshine in the van.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't include it there, but yeah, it looked like somebody. Was that a gun? I guess that they were holding. Looks like she's crawling through the window, and you know, there's somebody about to do something evil, I guess, or illegal or criminal or something like that. I didn't
get a good enough look, unfortunately.
Yeah. So anyway, but there's some of the art. You know, that one in the middle I like too. You know, the reason why I like it is because it shows, you know, in the manga she's afraid of those butterflies, you know, but here it looks like she's come to peace.
I don't think it's the same kind of butterfly. I think it's one of the more, you know, cutie type butterflies, not that.
Yeah, I think so.
What do they call it? The Death's Head, something like that.
Yeah, or something.
Can't remember
like
what it was called.
Yeah.
I think Death is in the name or something like that, though.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I can't remember off the top of my head, though.
Yeah.
I thought this one on the right was kind of cute.
Yeah, that one on
cartoony, sort of little chibi looking.
Yeah.
Very much like a similar style to crayons, isn't it? Except you can tell it's not crayons, but I mean, it's somewhat similar, you know, in some ways, you know, to crayon sketches, you know, I mean, it's crayon likes to have a pointed chin, you know, where this one's just rounded. So
a pointed chin and pointed nose.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. So, but some of the other is very similar to the rest of that art piece. There is similar to what crayon does. So, Okay, let's kind of move on here. So we got a couple of others, I guess, that we'll play one, and then now some of these images you'll see in more than one video. You know, I mean, if I like an image, I'm going to put it in more than one video. So, you know, it's just, I guess since it's my video, I could do that. So anyway, but the one on the top there is one that I also enjoyed doing. It's not working here. What's going on here? It's not working. Of course, the creek is going to have "We're only here for our girl" at the end. Yep. Yeah, of course I am. So anyway, that was another video I enjoyed putting together. I mean, the artwork is, I mean, it's not hard to put together an art video, for one thing, not just because they're stills and you just lay them in the video, because that is true. But
yeah,
the
so
art
is making a music video with clips you've got to try and organize.
Yeah.
Slideshows are so much easier. I'm doing one now. It's a doddle.
Well, another thing about art videos too, Alita art videos, there's so much good art. You know, you kind of, it's almost a quandary trying to figure out which one you want to put in, you know, which image, you know.
Yeah, I don't want it to be too long.
Yeah, that's right. You know, so, but it is pretty, you know, it's kind of a fun thing to do. You know, it's quick. And I mean, certainly you can put it together pretty fast, you know, but just looking at all of the artwork, because I mean, I got a ton of it on my PC. I mean, just a ton of it. And, you know, I get to look at all of them, you know, to say, well, I like this one, I like that one. I like them all, but I get to pick, you know, which is pretty neat. So, well, here's another one I did, the one at the bottom there that has got some pretty cool art in it as well. What I like about that one. Oh, go ahead, Vladdy.
The dramatic music, I love it.
Yeah, it is pretty nice, you know. What I like about that particular video too, it's got Tapion 98's drawings in it. Man, that guy is great. He's really a talented artist. And of course, I had to throw a couple of crayons stuff in there, and those plushies to boot, you know. So you know, she's talented as well. So I wanted to kind of do that with her. And I also put Paul and Titles back in there too, because I really like those two images that he did. You know, they're really cool. That one is really sexy. You know, I really like that one, you know, and then of course the one with her wings is kind of neat, you know, so. Okay, so anyway, some more great art that's wasn't in any of those videos. Of course, there's a couple of them right there by Paul Untitled, and then some sketches. You know, now I don't know who drew these because they didn't sign
the first two, both Lead Apprentice, I think.
Oh, okay.
I messaged him on his Instagram. I don't think he reads his DM, so I might not be able to get one for the art contest from him, but
yeah,
he might reply. You never know.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, is that first one supposed to be like a X-Files-esque or something? Or just sort of government agent look?
Oh, it's probably some anime thing, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I recognize the middle one. That's Rogue from X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And the right looks like a fan art of 622's cosplay.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if she could be a tuned agent on that one on the left, although she's dressed nice. Not like her typical tuned body, I guess. So kind of a little bit of a crossover there on those two, isn't it? Okay, you guys got any art you want to share, or
I can't say I do, unfortunately.
I didn't know we were supposed to prepare art.
Oh no, yeah, no, you don't have to. I just, if anybody wanted to share it.
Well, I've got my whole. I'll probably be able to I'll probably have the video posted by the time we're finished on the stream, so I could just show that later.
Okay, all right. So I think we all come to the conclusion here that we got some great artists, in the Alita army.
Yes, indeed.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, those two images on the left and the right, that's out of the manga. I guess I don't know who colored them.
Did they also add the little iPod thing in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Modernized it. It's cool.
Which is pretty cool, Actually, it looks like to me a smartphone, but
Yeah, that's what I was actually trying to say, but for some reason I was thinking iPod.
Yeah. I didn't know they had
an iPod too.
You would hope they'd have smartphones in the 26th century.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of the technology that Kashiro put in had, while it was supposed to be really advanced, had a very retro look, like the teenage Kiyomi when she was doing the reporter thing. She had that camera that looked like a really old style Polaroid, but was supposed to be a really advanced digital system.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's understandable because, going through a interplanetary war like the Earth and Mars went through, their technology is going to be set back and they're going to be scrounging around for whatever they can find, any humans that survive that. So to me, I find it believable, that they are, some of their technology is very, very much like what we have today, like the lights and, stuff like that, and other technology like cyborgs, nanotech and stuff like that is, very advanced, so, but I think that to me is, I think that's believable since they've been through that kind of a war, I don't know if anybody ever saw any videos of, what post-World War II Europe looked like. I mean, I've
seen a bit, yeah.
Yeah, I can believe that an interplanetary war would be much worse, I would think, in terms of its impact on the planet, so. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. Now, I'm going to make this a short stream because I got a competition tomorrow, a powerlifting thing, a state championship.
Oh, yeah.
So
okay, then I won't have the video ready. Never mind.
Yeah. So I guess, did we miss anything?
Well, there's literally limitless art, Alita art around. So.
Oh gosh, yes.
You could just open up
range of talented artists
or Instagram and just search Alita, and then you could just be there for days.
Well, you probably noticed that a lot of the art that I get, I actually get off of Instagram and off of Twitter and even Facebook. Yeah, with Instagram, you can't just download it because it saves it as a web page, but you can print screen it, and get it that way.
There are ways you can download it. You can get like a plugin where you just press a button and it downloads it. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Saves you having to do screenshots, and you got the stuff visible that shouldn't be.
Well,
I'll show you how that works sometime.
Yeah, I'll have to maybe get that
Yeah,
plug in.
it's really useful.
Google Chrome, yeah. But but I'm still able to get high quality pictures just by doing screenshots. I mean, there's no problem,
Yeah. So,
and I guess that one on both of these on the right and the left there are artwork, but of course the one on the left is the movie and the one on the right's out of the manga, so, well, the one in the center is on the manga. And of course, as you can see, Alita loves her Uncle Creek. So, and if you have a problem with that, you can take it up with her. Yeah, she's Yeah, you better not have too much of a problem with that, as you can see.
Yep.
And of course, our queen there is Rosa. You know, she brought Alita to life. You know, which is really great. She is #1 in the Creeks book, boy, in terms of being an actor. You know, because God, she was great in Undone too. I've watched both seasons of that. She was superb.
I still haven't managed to get the second season of that yet. I haven't been able to get to.
It's really good too.
Yes,
season
it
as well.
is. I think it's
Deserves a third season.
yeah, I think that thing's on Prime, isn't it? If I remember.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
right.
it. My girlfriend does. I keep trying to get over there to watch it on her system, but
Mandatory Carry says, break a leg, Creek. I hope not, but I know what you mean. So,
well, he
Yeah,
didn't
man.
necessarily say whose leg.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So, I don't know. There's some pretty big boys at those meetings, at those competitions, you know. So, yeah, you know, you got to pick and choose, as they would say, and it's it's wouldn't be a place you'd want to start a fight, you know. That's for
Oh,
sure. So, you know, and of course, our Alita. Alita. She's Rosa. You know, is she's #1 in the Creeks book for sure, and being a great actor and all that kind of stuff. And as I always say, it don't hurt that she's pretty. You know.
Yep.
And of course, our other two girls, and a Creek has adopted them as our other two girls. I don't know how y'all feel.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, but Elle Lamont and Jesse Fisher, you know, they're really they're really cool. You know, they brought Screwhead to life. So,
Yep.
boy, Screwhead looks just downright evil in some of those shots. So, but I really loved it. You know, it's great. You know,
Mhm.
but yeah, Elle, she's a great. I've seen her in some stuff too. I see. What was the one? Salvage Marines. She was only in like 2 episodes or 3, I think, something like that. Mandatory Carry asked, how much money did we raise? I'm not sure what you're referring to there. Was it the?
Might be the thinger.
You mean for the ad for the LA Times or what?
Or the banner.
The pop. Maybe.
Oh, that's right, because he won it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I only had one bid. I haven't looked at it today. Let's see. Let me go back and take a look at that.
Was this for the little Alita?
Yeah, for the
I
little
forgot to bid
Alita.
for that. It happened too quickly. I was distracted.
Yeah.
I meant to bid, sorry.
And I think, that's all right. Let me check on that real quick here. It's like Angelus won it. He bid $9.
Maybe we should do it again. Angelus doesn't need another little Alita, does he?
I don't know. Do you, Angelus?
We should end it on Alita Day or something. I mean, not Alita Day, Alita Anniversary.
Well, I don't.
I don't know. Maybe just do it. No.
I could do another one, even for that matter. You know. By the way, Angelus, is that $9 US or $9 Australian?
US.
Okay, because that's a big difference, you know. So. So anyway, yeah, I guess Angelus won it. So what we'll do is, Angelus, if you in the DM shoot me your address, you know, and I'll get that guy. She's not a guy. Little Alita is not a guy. She'd punch me if I said that. I'll put that in a box and ship it to you. You know, probably the shipping cost is going to be more than $9 probably, yeah. But that's okay. You know, I don't care. You know, so. Yeah, shoot me your address and DMs there, Twitter DMs, Angelus, and we'll get that ball rolling. And maybe we'll do another one, you know, because, I'm not against, doing auctions and giveaways and stuff like that. You remember we even gave away a Hot Toys Alita. Finn won that one, if you remember. But And what I'll do with that $9 mandatory carry is I did a GoFundMe for the I guess for the LA Times ad, and the target was $7,824 US, and we collected 7,900 and change. I can't remember. Okay, I'll check out my Discord messages to see their mandatory carry. So whatever money is over and above there, and whatever, when Angelus sends me the $9, Angelus, you can send it to me via, how would you do it? Do you want to do it through PayPal or what? I know PayPal's old technology, but that's what I got. So we'll work that out.
Yeah, we'll work that.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. So, but anyway, yeah, I'll take that money and add it to it, and then I'm kind of keeping track of how much, how far that particular GoFundMe was above 7,824. It's about $100, I think, something like that. So, we'll apply that to the next, the next fundraiser, and maybe feed the hungry or whatever, So, okay, so I guess tomorrow. Now, I think. Now, are you going to be there, Angelus?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to be there, or I might be there, but it would be very late if I make it. It depends on how the competition goes and everything. But competition starts in the morning, but these things usually carry on into the afternoon. And I have to drive up to Thornton, which is about 35 miles north of my house. So, something like this anyway. But it's going to be another manga, type of stream. And I think, are you going to be the host tomorrow, Angelus?
No, it should be Maxi actually.
Oh, Maxi does the readings on these, doesn't he? Yeah, I guess he does. Yeah. And I think there's a possible issue in terms of, oh, my mouse is already crapped out on me here. I'm going to have to. Hopefully you guys can still hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to turn my KVM switch on and off. I think that thing's starting to go south on me.
Mm.
So, and let it sit there for just a few minutes, a few seconds rather. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, mandatory carry. I will definitely check my Discord messages. Okay, so it's going to be a manga reading tomorrow. It's going to be pretty good. This, I think, is where Alita finally goes up against Joshigan, I think, or Alita's team or whatever. So, and if you've read them, I'm not going to spoil, but it's a.
We're
pretty
getting
cool,
up to where I've read to.
We're doing what, Lottie?
You've nearly caught up to where I read to.
Ah, okay. That's cool. Lottie's reading the manga. Nice.
Well, no, before when I did read it.
Yeah, cool. So join us tomorrow on Radio Chaos, or not me, but Angelus and Maxi, I think, will be there. Tony will be there, although Tony's got a little issue with the family. We'll see how that turns out.
Too serious, is it?
No, not serious. It's a birthday thing, I think, and it might be there may be a scheduling conflict, but stay tuned, because I'm sure Maxi will put something out on it. Okay, why is this image here? Well, that image is there because the Creek likes it, and that's certainly Alita in her Imaginos 2.1 body, obviously. Although she doesn't have a tail in that thing. So anyway, that's the way it goes. And to paraphrase Gawishka, I'm only here for our girl and the Alita Army. And of course, all of us in the Alita Army are only here for our girl. So, Yep. Any last thoughts, Lee?
Nothing really comes to mind.
How about you, Vladi? Any last thoughts?
Well, we've got the Alita anniversary coming up real soon.
Yes.
So mildly, I don't think they're going to announce the sequel side. I think it's too soon after the investor meeting.
Yeah, probably
But
so.
I'm still hopeful. Maybe one of the official accounts like Rodriguez or Landau will do a little shout out of some kind. But maybe
Yeah, I
not.
know.
We'll see.
I heard that Disney laid off a bunch of people.
7,000 people, and they
yeah.
announced a bunch more crappy content for babysitting kids.
Yeah, well, I don't know why they can't walk and chew gum at the same time. They can still release that stuff and do a sequel. You know, they can do it. I don't know why they don't do it. I mean, Cameron wants to do it. Rodriguez wants to do it. Landau wants to do it. And Rosa wants to do it. So, and I think Cameron's demonstrated he can make them boatloads of money. So I don't know what the
exactly.
holdup is.
They must realize what Alita came up against when she was out in cinemas. Surely they could, with Cameron on board and them like marketing it to hell, they could easily make it a good hit.
I think so.
Maybe there's other reasons like political or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll find out eventually, and then we'll make sure they pay.
Yes. Yeah, we'll find out who those suckers
Indeed.
are.
We'll unload a round of angry tweets their way.
That's right. All right, guys. So I guess that's about it. The Creek doesn't have anything further to say, which is unusual, I'm so sure. And so I guess we'll end up with our call to action. That'd be on my count of 3, and that's 1, 2, 3.
Film
those
those
sequels,
baby.
Right now.
Right now, yeah. So anyway,
In
join us
4
tomorrow.
years.
Yeah, Radio Chaos tomorrow, and the Alita live stream next week is going to be a watch party for the anime, which
sweet.
Yeah, which we're going to actually play. We can do that on the stream because it's not protected.
Oh, awesome! I should be able to do that. I'm visiting family, but that'll be nice to do whilst I'm there.
Oh,
I'm not working.
Okay, so we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.
What's up, Alita Army? This is Hot Toys Alita, and I hope you enjoyed this week's Alita Livestream. Please join my Uncle Creek, Angelus, and our other guests for next week's show. Remember, I do not stand by in the presence of evil, and film those sequels, baby. See you next time.